Hey everybody, good morning. It's still morning. Happy New Year, everybody. So excited for the new year. I love Mondays and I love January 1, January 2. I just love January. So it means we have a clean slate. I don't know, it clears, it's something in my brain. I love it. Feels like I can start over and do better. So welcome everybody. If you hop on, please say hello. Let me know you're here. Any participation helps to boost my video out to more people. So I really do appreciate that. Y'all don't look at my hands. I need to get my nails done. I'm going to. Well, I'm going to do them myself. We have our special for January is amazing. So excited. I have attached a link of a cart that I have built that qualifies you. If you want to edit that, just say BYOB and I will build your own bundle. But all we have to do is meet $100 minimum, and then you qualify for this free makeup bag. I have one myself. It holds a lot of stuff. And you get to choose one of our 3 mascaras that I have put in here. You can choose the Quadra, which is our 4-in-1 mascara. It has built-in serum, fibers, tubing technology, and a built-in primer. We have our 4D mascara, which is very, very popular with the fibers. It's just a very dramatic look. And then we have our 2-in-1 twisted mascara that gives you the big wand. And then if you twist right above the silver ring, you have the small wand. All 3 mascaras are amazing. If you want me to go over the difference with you and you're trying to choose, just message me and I will help you choose. I can tell you that the Quadra mascara will not transfer. It is a tubing mascara, so if it comes off, it is just going to come off whole. I never have a problem with this one transferring, but it may, if you sweat a lot, you know, it might. The same way with this one, but this one will not transfer. But all of them are so good. This is a phenomenal mascara for nighttime because it's very dramatic. You will love that. This twisted mascara is a phenomenal everyday mascara, so you will love it. The Quadra mascara, I love the lash serum. I love the fact that it does not smudge. If it does get wet, so it comes off really easy with just warm water, but it will not smear. It won't run. So that's the difference. You can just literally just get it off of there with your finger. So it's very gentle for your lashes. So anyway, it's just such a good special this month. Only $100. And I built you a fresh face bundle is what I call it. So it's going to include a foundation. It's going to include a primer and a all-in-one stick. Now we can change that up for you. You just have to let me know. I have it set where you can pick your own shade of color stick or foundation. If you decide you don't want serum foundation and you want the cream foundation or the powder foundation, I can adjust that for you. You just have to let me know. So, very exciting. I'm super tickled about that. All right, I'm going to sit on my mascara because I like to warm it up. So let's do that. But the mascaras are phenomenal. They really are. All right, let's get a little bit of primer on. I'm going to use a little of the mattifying primer. I can change your primer to the mattifying primer if you want me to. I'm going to use a little of this in my T-zone, but the illuminating primer is so beautiful. Now this mattifying primer is actually it's actually being discontinued because they are, hold on, let me turn my mirror back on. they are coming out with some new products. So I don't know how much supplies are left in this one. But I like to put that in my T-zone just where my pores are larger. And press that in. Just press it in really good. And then I like to go in with my illuminating primer. It is so beautiful. Look how pretty that is. It's so, so pretty. Okay, let's see if I can do something with this. Give me 1 second. Okay, I think I got that tended to. I had to get somebody off of here. Okay, look how pretty that is. See the glow? So, so pretty. So like I said, I have put that in your bundle. If you need to switch it out for something else, I can definitely do that. But I think you will like this bundle that I've created. I'm going to use my little fan and I'm going to kind of try to speed along. I like to dry down just a little bit. All right. Let's see if I can zoom in just a little bit more. Look at that. And y'all, if you need any information on skincare, I would love to share with you my daily and nightly routine. I have been really, really happy with it. So if that's something that you would like to talk about, just let me know. I'll be happy to. All right, let's shake up. This has serum in it. All right, fella, like you need to really go away. I don't know why I've got so many. Shake up your foundation. It has sodium hyaluronate. You want to really mix that up good. All right, I'm going to use my bigger brush. I washed all my brushes out yesterday, so I'm hoping that they are all dry. Let's see. This is the Serum Plus foundation. This is in the shade Eyelet. This is probably one of our most neutral shades. And the coverage is great. And you'll see as I press it in, it will start to change and just melt into my skin. Now I do prep my face really good ahead of time. Good skincare, moisturize, all that stuff, sunscreen, everything. Keep in mind, not only do we have a powder foundation and a cream foundation, but we also have a BB cream. And I love the BB cream too. To really blend that in. And you cannot stipple too much. Just keep on stippling it till it starts to look the way you want it to. I like to put the leftover sort of on my eyes. I don't put a lot, just a little. And then I always take my beauty blender and go back over. And then once you get it blended in real nice, and then if you see any areas that you want more coverage, like I'm always adding more to my cheek area. Just add a little more then, and it does not take much. I really like for my cheek area to be nice and covered. Again, I take the beauty blender, go back over it. All in those cracks. Now, okay, I am going to use 2 shades of my Bare You stick for contour. I like to use both Chocolate Souffle and the Barely Bronzed. I just think together they are just such a good combination. So you can see the difference. One's a little lighter and warmer, and the other is cooler and darker. These sticks are blush, contour, lipstick. You can use them like a shadow. I think they're a little too creamy for a shadow, but you could probably set it, add a little of this Chocolate Souffle. Not near as much, but take this lighter one, just sort of under my cheekbone a little bit. If you have a really full face, or you don't want that appearance, you could drag that straighter down. I like for my cheekbones to be prominent. They're pretty prominent on their own. And of course you can blend it in as much or as little as you like. I'm going to be putting my makeup on in layers, so creams and then powders. And that will give you a look that lasts all day. Now, do you have to do that? No, you do not. But I like to do that. Good morning, baby. Good morning, Deborah. Look at the dimension it's already bringing back into your face. Happy New Year, Deborah. Happy Thursday. Thank you, Deborah. Deborah, we got a good sale going on, a good special. Look at the dimension that... That just makes your face look so alive and warm. I just love a warmer face. Okay, let's do, that is our contour. Let's do some blush, and then we're going to do a little cream bronzer too. No, I'll tell you what, let's do the bronzer first, and then, and these are all these all-in-one sticks, bronzers, highlighter, blush, contour. These sticks are really amazing. This is the shade Cinnamon Latte, and I like to use this color as a cream bronzer. And I always put just a little here. I just do it on the high points of my face. You could do it, I don't like to do it on the tip of my nose, but I like to put a little on the bridge of my nose. Okay. And to keep my colors from getting muted, this is hard for me to do because I don't typically do this, but I'm going to try and use a different brush for each product so that my colors stay true. So, this is the bronzer. And I'm going to blend it like really close to my eye and up there on the high point of my cheekbone. And all of these shades will be topped with a powder shade. Now we still got to do concealer. I normally do concealer as my very second step. And I'm trying to change it up a little to see if I like it. I'm putting the concealer on after the blush and the bronzer. Okay, that's our bronzer. Now for my blush, I want to use this Fresh Orchid. That's what I'm going to use. I like to use the shade Barely Blushing if I need to mute a shade out a little bit. It's just a very neutral blush shade. It's very light on its own, but I do like to mix it with other colors just to have a little more muted shade. So I'm going to just dab on my brush and then dab it on my hand. See how pigmented that is? So I don't want to put it directly on my face and then have way too much. Right here on the apples. And a little on the bridge of my nose. And I know it looks like a lot, but I'm telling you, when we do our powder and set our face, it's going to be perfect. Now I'm going to go in with Barely Blushing. It's just a very nude shade. I'm going to put it on top a little. Trust me, we're not done yet. All right, now let's do a little concealer. I'm going to use the shade Organza more for color correcting. It's a little darker. It's got peach, pinky peach undertones, and then I'm going to come in with Scarlet to do a little brightening. But I like to use this right in here. My eyes are really, they get really red and purple right in there. And I like to use a beauty blender the best for tapping out my concealer. I've tried it both ways. With a brush, I've tried it with my fingers. I prefer doing it with this. Okay, that's the Organza. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit of Scarlet. And see, it's going to mute out the edges of this blush. Carry it on my lid too. Really brighten up the center of your forehead. I like to do that. I like to take this big end and really blend all that in. something on my nose. I have got something stuck to my face. I feel it. Can't see it, but I feel it. Maybe I got it. Okay, now let's get our powder. We're going to set under our eyes. I'm going to set under my eyes with a powder puff because I want that. Y'all, I even washed my powder puffs. Everything's so clean. Because I really want this to be set under my eyes where I have absolutely no creasing under there. So I take it and then I pat it on the back of my hand just to get the excess and to press it into the sponge real good. And then I just go under here and really press. This powder has such a pretty blurring effect. Such a pretty blurring effect. It's just, and it feels wet when it goes on. It has water molecules. Look how airbrushed all that looks right in there. It's just so good. I'm gonna do my lid too. Just makes it look so airbrushed. Now I'm going to use my fluffier brush to dust the powder throughout my marionette lines. I'm going to go back over them with my sponge real quick and make sure that I have no creasing. And then I'm going to take my powder brush, just a real soft, fluffy brush, and I'll go into my powder. I like to take it into the top and just kind of swirl it around, get it all in my brush, and then tap it on. And this will have all of our cream products set. And then we're going to go in with some powder products. Now, some women do not put the setting powder on the blush and the bronzer. They use their, and I'm going to try to dust this off. They use their powder products to set. I find personally, and it may just be my age, that it looks way more blended and seamless if I do my setting powder all over and then add my other powder products. So I am going to go in with my bronzer. I'm going to do bronzer first, then I'll go in with some blush. And I'm going to use, let me see what brush I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use this big fluffy but dense brush. Now this is the shade dark. I like the dark. And I will blend it more. I like to place it where I want it first. And then I go to blending. Layering your makeup like this it will last you. Like, you'll come home late at night and you'll think, man, my makeup still looks damn good. This brush has nothing on it, but I'm going to use it to just blend. You can see my blush starting to peek back through that powder. That powder is so moisturizing. It doesn't take long for your natural oils to kind of come back through, but they are still set and they're pretty. Let's do some powder blush. Just going to use a little. I think I'm just going to use this brush again. I'll go into this shade. This is the shade Sisterly. Get some of it off of there. So pretty. So pretty. All right, we're going to do a little bit of illumination. So let's do, I pulled out the shade Bronzed just because I'm trying to keep it kind of warm today. So this is an illuminator. We're going to do this, and then we're going to spray our setting spray. That will bring, just bring life back to the face and add additional setting. This is Bronzed. This is a real pretty warm highlighter. I mean, you could use this one. I'm sitting here looking at it. You could use this one just for your eyeshadow. Look how good. Yeah, that looks good. All right. Again, I'm going to take this brush. It has nothing on it. And I'm just going to kind of make sure I'm blended really good. All right. Y'all, it feels so good to have clean brushes. Like, I haven't cleaned my brushes. I'm embarrassed to tell you how long. I don't even know how long. I don't even know. I don't know why that is such, I see a hair. Why that is such a daunting task, but it is. Okay. Setting spray. Where are you? Here it is. Don't forget, I have built you a bundle and you get these free gifts. You're going to get the makeup bag and your choice of our mascaras. Either the Quadra, the 4D, or the Twisted. So it's your choice Every $100 you spend, you get a free mascara and a free makeup bag this month. So let me know if I can help you out. And with the new app that we have to build bundles, you're getting so much more product for $100 because 2 products will get you 10% off. 3 is going to get you 15% off, and then 4 or more is going to get you 20. So it's just, you just can't beat it. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Love, love, love. Let's dry it down. It gives you such a glassy look, and that's what I like. All right, let's do our brows. I had already put some brow gel on earlier, so I'm hoping that I don't have to do a whole lot to them. I'm going to use okay, this is our Precision Brow Pencil in the shade Medium. This is the one I'm going to use. I'll brush up. Yeah. I used a brow gel to sort of give them some texture so that they will stay up. All right, let's see. So sort of fill in what I already have, and then I can kind of see where my natural arch is. And I angle this kind of up because it actually grows down. But you don't really just don't want to follow it down because it's just going to drag your eye down. And it just starts to take shape. We'll come back and do a little more. See how that keeps it from looking too droopy. They never look exactly the same, but it's pretty close. If we feel like we need to do more, we can do more later. I'll try not to overdo it. Just take your powder brush, and then I just like to tap these inner corners, and it just softens them where it's not terribly dark right there and unnatural looking, because you definitely want it to fade softer towards your inner brow. All right, we're gonna leave that alone for now. I feel like I need to do a little blending. Right there. I think that looks better. All right. This eye's always so droopy. So droopy. All right, I'm going to use this eyeshadow palette. And I think I'm just going to, I'm going to stick with the warm. I was going to go cool, but I don't want them really dark. I think I'm going to stick with the warm. So I'll start off with this matte shade here, this neutral color. Now this brush is our blending brush, so it's really soft. And it doesn't pack as much product on. So I'm going to go in with this denser brush. And really, yeah. Your brushes make a difference. So you need some blend-in brushes. You need some crease brushes, some more denser brushes to really place that product. And because of the shape of my eyes, I really like my lid to look more open so that my eye doesn't look as small. Bring it to that inner corner. It helps to carve out that brow a little better too, just kind of neatens it up without using like a lot of concealer. You see how droopy this eye is? We got to do something with that. I'm going to go in with my fluffy crease brush. It's tapered, so it will get in that crease, but it will also bring, we need to camouflage this hood that I've got going on. So, I'm gonna go in with this tan color right here. It's kind of a camel color. And bring that crease up some. See how much that helps. Try to just kind of follow the shape of my brow to elongate my eyes. Because if I followed my natural crease and brow bone, I would really be bringing everything down. And this is our crease brush. It's denser, smaller, where I can really get in that corner better. I'm going to kind of mix this camel color and this dark brown together just so that that dark brown is not quite so harsh. And just a little at a time, try to shape that up a little. Oop. This brush helps me to get in that dip right there. Because, you know, when you get older, you get more crevices, more dips, more dents. And so it really helps me to get in there. And I just kind of feel that in. I'm trying not to have a dark eye, but we got to do something with it because it's tired looking. My eyes are so tired. We'll gradually build it up. Don't want it to be too dark. All right, where's my blending brush? Here it is. I'm gonna have to We got to create an illusion here. This one's just so droopy. We got to get this up. You have to hold your eye open so you can get it where you want it. Clean this off where I can look up close. It's blended pretty good. All right, let's get a little bit of, got to brighten these, brighten this lid up a little bit. I'm gonna go, this is a matte shade. I'm gonna go in with this shade. And work on this, on my lid a little bit. Let me see if it's a little more pigmented. I don't know if it is or not. A little bit, a little different shade. All right. I'm gonna go in with this palette and I'm gonna put a little bit of copper like in the center. These are very soft and highly pigmented. Highly pigmented. So we're gonna go right here, do a little at a time. Something to catch the light a little. All right. Okay, and then see what I want to put in the inner corner. Let's try this. Let me see if this is light enough. This is the shade Gleaming. It's so pretty. Just need something to kind of catch the light right in there. These little stick shadows are waterproof. They're really good for summertime. Yeah, I think that's pretty. All right, let's get some brown. I want to use like a brown liner. Here it is. This is just a pencil liner. This is the shade Proper. And y'all can get, if you need a palette like this, you can get this on sale. This is, I think it's 50% off. I'm just putting this on this outer corner. And my waterline. I don't always do that, but I want this eye to be really warm. So I'm going to take some eyeshadow. What brush am I looking for? Here we go. I'll take this dark brown eyeshadow and just kind of smudge it. Keeping all of that right there to that outer half of my eye. Let's get some on that lower lash line. I'm actually mixing both the tan and the dark. All right, let's move over here. You don't have to be very precise with these pencils, which is why I choose them most of the time, because they're so forgiving. Especially when you smudge it out with eyeshadow. Let's get some more. We need needs to be a little heavier over here. And just keep adding. little at a time. All right, let's get some. We need some on the waterline. Y'all, we have been begging for a brown mascara, and I am just so hopeful that we're going to get one this year. I'm hoping, because I love a brown mascara. Let's see here. All right, let's work on these lashes. Clean up my mess a little bit. All right. I had already curled them a little bit, but we need to curl them again. I think my brows are dark enough. Curling with this one first, and then I'm going to go in with my heated curler. Get them up there. A little fallout. All right. Something on my face. Okay. This heated curler will just ensure that they stay curled. I don't do them with the heated curler first because it doesn't open up wide enough to get the lashes that point straight down in it. And I don't want to have it crimped going the wrong way. It would not look good. God. I may have to. I got something on the inner corner of my eye. Let me finish curling my lash, and then I'm going to put a little bit of powder right there. Go. That's pretty good. All right, let's turn that off. need to put something underneath. I know what I'll do. I'll just put a little bit of powder foundation. Here it is. Kind of messed up under my eye. I'm going to use a little bit of powder foundation. There we go. I love our powder foundations too. I love all of our foundations. You know, it's what do you need today? Do you just need something more natural today? Go BB cream. You need more coverage, but you got really dry skin, or you like a more dewier finish, go with the cream foundation. Got a lot of ladies that love the cream foundation. I love it, but I love like a full coverage, so I really love my Serum Plus foundation. Okay, let's get some mascara on. Now I'm going to use the Quadra. And if I feel like I need a little more, I will add a little 40 to it. We'll see. Been sitting on it to kind of warm it up. It really helps you to get your product, just glides on so much better. And then if you're getting low, when you warm it up, you're able to really use what's left in it without wasting it. Isn't that pretty? It's just one coat. Now this is our tubing mascara. I do recommend that the first couple of coats you do on one eye before you move to the other. Out of habit, I do that sometimes, but honestly, it sets. And if you want to build them up, you don't want it to dry down. Isn't that pretty? That looks so good. I love our mascaras. I don't care which one I use. I'm always in love. And look, if you've got the opportunity to get this mascara free, you need to jump on it, because this is a $55 mascara. So if you spend $100, you can choose this one and get it free. All month long, every $100 you spend. And the makeup bag. And that little makeup bag holds so much stuff, because it's got like a little wide bottom. You can fill it up. Look at there. Doesn't that look good? I love it. Let's see if I can zoom in a little more. Looks so good. Really go back and work on making sure you tip the tips of your lashes where you really see the ends of them. Look at that. It does such a good job. And this will not transfer. So you do not have to worry about if you have small eyes. Or I know when I was young, my cheekbones were so high, which was a curse back then. But it just made my mascara transfer all the time, all over my face. It was just kind of, you know, gave me raccoon eyes. And, you know, back then, our mascaras didn't have the technology they have today. I never could use CoverGirl mascara. My mom, she used it. But that mascara was so wet that my lashes would not stay curled. I need a little, let's see. There's my illuminator. I'm going to do a little pop of illuminator at my brow, because it's so warm. I don't really use this color that much, but I like it. It's just different. All right, let's get these lips lined. I need some lipstick. I'm sitting here changing my mind about what I was going to put on them. I do that a lot. Let's see. I'm looking. What is this? This is Love You Latte. And this is Dirty Chai. I think I want Love You Latte. I'm going to use a really light lip liner because with these liquid lips, you don't need it. But you don't have to use it at all, but I need it to really get my line good and smooth. I like this color because it's so forgiving. and it's very close to my natural lip color. And I'll kind of shade in these corners. Okay. I'm going to start with, this is Naughty Piscotti. It's just a very nude. I'm going to do it first. I just gradually work my way kind of out. And these dry down. If you're going somewhere where you don't need to be having to reapply your lipstick, these are the sticks. It's a very neutral Now, a lot of women like a matte lip, and they'll wear it matte. Now, I don't. So, once I get the color the way I want it, I'm going to put a gloss. Now, I'm going to go in with Love You Latte, and I'm going to kind of go in at the corners and the edges. Try to get as much off of it. You don't want to go in with a lot. I don't. I like to do a little at a time. Just gradually ombre it. And you may be able to work faster with this than I do, but I'm not going to close in at the bow. All right, we're going to put, I'm trying to decide if I want to do this gloss or just a clear. I don't know how much of this I have left. I might have enough. This is our Polar Espresso. These are also on our last chance deals. It's like a mini set of 3, so you can get them on sale. Put the clear. I just don't have enough of this one left. We're going to use Loyal. Now, the lip gloss definitely will break that lipstick down a little, so it's not going to be permanent, but most of it is. So it will still stay. It just won't stay like it would if you didn't. Didn't that blend out pretty? There we go. Blended out so pretty. All right, I think all I want to do now is put a tiny bit more powder in these marionette lines there. It really blurs it out. See how airbrushed? I just love it. I think it does such a good job. That's our Prime and Set powder. We can definitely switch some of your stuff out to accommodate you for what you need, because you may have a foundation that you already like and you don't want a different one. Well, you ought to try this Prime and Set powder. It is amazing. I promise you, you don't have one like it. Isn't that pretty? Let's back out just a little. Now, I think that turned out good. I think everything's very cohesive. Looks like it blends really well. I think the brown, I like the way the brown eyeliner makes my eyes pop better. That's why I'm so excited about a brown mascara. Cannot wait. All right, y'all. All right, don't forget, I'm going to recap real quick. Our special is you spend $100 and you get a makeup bag, this makeup bag right here, and your choice of one of our 3 mascaras. Either the Twisted, the 4D, or the Quadra. I use the Quadra. If you want a dramatic look, the 4D is where it's at. Wonderful everyday makeup mascara, the Twisted is so good. If you're willing to spend a little extra money, this is well worth it. It has lash growth serum and a tubing technology, and you can get it free. So it's a great deal. I have things set up for you in a cart. You can take that cart, you can click on it, you can pick out what you want, and you can just check out. If you need help color matching, I want you to message me, because I don't want you to get the wrong shade and not be happy with it. So reach out to me, let me know what you need, and I will tell you how to take a picture for me so that I can get you color matched. Okay? Well, I enjoyed it, y'all. I'm going to hop off of here. Y'all have a wonderful start to your January. Happy Thursday, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good day.